Hi everyone, welcome to Geography 370 for spring 2019. I'm your instructor, Jamie Rossiter. This in all likelihood is going to be probably the last time you see my face all semester, but you're going to hear an awful lot of my voice. I actually do not teach in person at San Diego State. I live in Orange County, just north of the base. But I do make it down to San Diego with some regularity. So if you'd like to make an appointment to meet with me in person, we can certainly arrange that. Otherwise, I have online office hours on Thursdays from 3 to 4 or by appointment. I'm pretty available during the semester. It just means that from 3 to 4 on Thursdays, I will be online kind of waiting for questions. But feel free to email me. I usually respond to emails within about 24 hours, usually a lot faster than that, but that does not include the weekends. I try not to look at my email on the weekends. Um, I try to schedule at least one extra credit field trip where you have the potential to meet me over the course of the semester. There are about 100 of you in this class, which means I would have to take you in multiple sections. So I'm going to try to work that out, but it might be a little bit difficult. So we'll see how that goes. This week, you're going to have a very light week. We don't start until Wednesday. So each week is divided into a module, and modules are due at 9 a.m. on Mondays, with the exception of sometimes you have a midweek discussion board post that's due. And the next one goes live at 9 a.m. on Mondays. This week, all you're going to do is I want you to get familiar with the syllabus. After this, you're going to watch a short video that's introduction to the syllabus with a PowerPoint that I'll go through kind of the highlights of the syllabus. I encourage you to have that syllabus ready to look at or read it beforehand when you go through that. It'll make that make a little bit more sense to you. So you're going to do that. You're going to go through some plagiarism materials and take a plagiarism quiz that you can take up to 3 times to improve your score. This is an online class. You have writing exercises that are due almost every week, and you're kind of left up to your own devices. So it's easy and tempting to plagiarize in a class like this. If you do plagiarize, you will get a 0. You'll be reported to the university. So please don't do that. We are going to be very clear about what plagiarism is from the beginning of the semester. If I want you to use citations in an exercise, I will tell you. This is not always the case, but generally speaking, your work should be your own. So if I ask you to, tell me about a concept, you shouldn't be copying and pasting that from somewhere else on the internet because that is not your own writing. So what you're going to do right now is move on to that introduction to the syllabus, and then you're going to proceed to a very short module 1, do your plagiarism things. We're going to do a short course introduction so everybody can kind of meet one another virtually. And then our next kind of real module where we'll dive right into chapter 1 is going to go live at 9 a.m. on Monday. You need to have the textbook for this class. It is important. It is expensive, and I apologize. There's a lot of information that we cover in this class, and really, especially in an online setting, a textbook is the way that we need to do it. I am using a brand new edition for this semester, and which should be hopefully available in the bookstore. It is available on Amazon. You can rent it. I think it's possible to get an electronic copy of it. But we do need the textbook for this course. Your exercises will sometimes point to something in the textbook that you will have to go look at. And it's a brand new one. It just came out in 2019. With a lot of these issues that we're discussing, it's really important to have very current information. So as much as I hate making you guys spend money on textbooks and using a brand new one at that for this class, it's a little bit necessary. So again, welcome to the class. Please email me if you have any questions, and you're going to proceed on to introduction to the syllabus.